Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Tell me, what's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Hey, tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Tell me, what's on your mind? Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking? What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey, you guys. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is going okay. Although I have to admit, I'm having a low spirits day. So I'm here anyway to see if maybe doing this will help raise my spirits on this day. Some days it just be like that. Ain't nothing I can do about it, child. So, hopefully everybody else is having a really great day. But as I always say, there's still some time left to turn it around. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully by doing this, it helps to raise my spirits by trying to raise yours. Okay. At least that's the goal, right? All right, Scarlet Speedster 68. Okay, I know that's Steven. Hey, Steven. All right, you guys, welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, and thank you for joining me here on the So What You Think channel for the recap of Beyond the Gates, today's episode, that is. So get on down in the comment section and become an official gatekeeper, and you become a gatekeeper by making a comment, and we can give you your fanfare right into the doors, okay? All righty, so we call ourselves the gatekeepers because we think it is our business to be in the business of these doggone Duprees every single day, not missing a drippity drop of any kind of tea. Just call us the Charisse of the internet, Nurse Messy, okay? Because she don't miss nothing and we don't either, okay? All right, now listen, after we share a few laughs, we like to straighten up and then discuss the deeper sides of what's going on these storylines and with these characters and seeing what we can glean from that, learn from that, things of that nature, because there's some good writing going on the show. So hopefully from that writing, we are able to, pick up some things, learn some things, right? So at least that's always my hope. So it's never about the liking or disliking a character for me, but just trying to understand what the writers are doing with these characters. Because if you follow that, it'll be easier to follow than it would be hanging on to a storyline, being right or wrong, or somebody's person. I mean, child, you'll never know what these folks gonna write. Never do you know what they gonna do. So, I'm trying to figure. Hold on. Why is my screen time out, you guys? What is it that I need to click on to make my screen stay on instead of going to black? Because I'm noticing it's doing that. So I must have messed around the other night when I was messing with stuff and changed that or something. So let me see. Screen sleep? No. Screen lockout? No. I don't know. I got to figure that out because my screen keeps going dark much sooner than I wanted to. It's like after a minute or so, then it goes dark, and it used to not do that. So I clicked something. I don't know what I did, child. All right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We lost a few subscribers yesterday. I think we lost like 4 because they didn't like me saying that, you at least you can do is hit the like button. And if you don't, go on about your business, but I had meant what I had said, though. Okay. So I'm going to stand on that. I am. Because just like today ain't the best of days for me. I ain't I'm not sick. My spirits are just low today. So that being the case, I'm still here, but I'm here because I'm hoping that by giving to you, I will end up giving something back to myself. So it's not too much to ask to hit the like button and all of that carrying on. Okay. Now, we're so serious about the like button over here that we have given ourselves a office of the like button, and that's Miss Belinda Hill. So if you see this happening in your review mirror,
Hey, you, hit the like button.
it just means that we're lacking in likes. And in fact, I'm going to hit the like button. Now, I am the 11th person to hit the like button. So 11 out of 21, that means that half of us have hit the like button and half of us have not. So if you haven't had a chance yet, please hit the like button, because it's the very least thing that can happen to help the channel and to just show your support for the content that you listen to over here. So hopefully you will do that for me. Thank you very much. All right, now we have some wonderful mods over here, so please take the time to say hello to our mods and to Tony Lynn. Hey, you guys. Hey to our mods, and also to Belinda Hill, and also to Mr. Raven Maniac, and also to Elaine T. We thank you very much for the work that you guys put in over here. Maybe one day the benefits will reap so where I'll be able to do more as far as giving back. But the way my bank account is set up, child. Okay, but I'm hoping to be able, I look forward to being able to do that. Right now, not able to, but maybe one day I will be able to. All right, you guys, let me also say that if you, where are we at now? Because I read my intro thing every day, so let me see where I am on that. Okay, also we have a goal of 5 super stickers today. I ain't mad at you if you do. I care more about them likes than I do them super stickers. So if you have the feeling and you want to send a super sticker, please do so. And if not, I ain't mad at you about it. Ain't no problems. All right. Also, let's protect our names and use our hashtag gatekeepers, hashtag BTG unlocked. And with that, I'm going to go on and see who's down there typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. First of all, we have Linda saying, greeting gatekeepers, peepers, creepers, hedge hoppers, and bush watchers. While I'm thinking about it, they started something new over here. Let me see if I can see how to utilize what they changed. Something different they're doing over here. What's this thing for? Okay. Tall, wide. Okay, we want the font big and wide. Is that for the comments? Let's see. It still look the same to me. Show comments. Oh, that must be when I do this. Okay, let's see. All right, let me change it again. Okay, I see now what it is. See what it does? It shows your comments on stage differently now. So I just want to look into what that was. So is this easier to read or is tall easier to read? I kind of think tall is easier to read. Let's see. I don't know. I think tall is easier to read, so I'm going to leave it that way. We'll try that out for today and see how that goes, okay? All right, let me see who else is in here. So Linda's in the house, and she says, hello, gatekeepers, creepers, peepers, hedge hoppers, and bush watchers. Hello to you too, cousin Linda. And Scarlet Speedster 68 says, hey, now get them likes up, y'all. Get them up, get them up, get them up. And he ain't playing with y'all. Doris Clay is also in the house and says hello. And Frank G also says, hi, I hit the like button. Thank you so much for doing that. Wait, I skipped some. How did I get all the way down to the bottom? Let me go back up to the top. Okay, Miss J is at work. Hey, child. You at work, and we're glad to have you here with us at work. Linda says we have a goal of 5 super chats tonight. Okay. Greetings to Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Mod Squad, and to the gatekeepers. Miss Jen, Beyond the Gates Mods, Frank is saying that he hit the like button. And Lightning Storm says, hello, gatekeepers. Hopefully your day gets better, Miss Jen. Thank you very much. As I always say, it will. Even if I decide to be sad today, tomorrow will be better, because it will be. Perk up, Buttercup. We're here for you. Thank you very much, Linda. Lightning Storm says, here's to a better day. Oh, thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you so much for that, Lightning Storm. I appreciate that. Half of this show wasn't that interesting. Only I enjoyed the Nicole Yeah, that's the same thing I thought. Although I know stuff. See, I really feel that the stuff with that's going on with Vernon and Anita is leading us to pull our emotions into how wonderful things are with them before they smash us with that. Because they keep showing them feeding each other and this and that. And oh, aren't we wonderful? Something's coming. Something's a brewing. Linda also thanks you, Lightning Storm, for the super chat. Let's see what else is down here. Belinda Smith is coming to the door and says, good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Land, and Lane T, Gatekeepers and Mod Squad. Happy Taco Tuesday. And of course, I hit the like button. Of course you did. You are the officer of the doggone like button. What else you gonna do? All right. Let's see. She also used our hashtag. I'm gonna make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, I think that's it. So all 28 of us with our, let's how many likes do we have? With our 17 likes, let me refresh because I might be wrong. Okay, all 30 of us with our 17 likes. So please hit the like button. All right. So with that, I'm going to get on to the show and unlock these gates so we can see what went on today beyond the gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right, you guys. Hold on 1 second here. So the Smitty Martins were over to the Duprees today, right? And it was all smiles and lollipops and good memories. And did y'all notice they kept mentioning Rowena, the maid? They said Rowena name a few times today. Did y'all notice that? And I was like, why we keep on getting Rowena name? Rowena's a good maid. Rowena's a good cook. And Anita was like, yes, but she cooks this better than me. And yes, and she cooks that better than me. But I don't tell Rowena. And I'm like, is that who Vernon was messing around with or something? Why we keep talking about Rowena for? Okay. But okay then. I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious. So, I need to know. Now, Chelsea has met with Kat over at Uptown for drinks to talk about business. And she's like, what did we come over here for? When we could have just did this at the house. It made more sense for us to do it at the house. And she keep turning around looking at the dough. But she was grinning and looking at the dough, looking at the dough and grinning, looking at the dough and grinning. Chelsea was like, why you so distracted, girl? What's up with that? And who you looking for? And I want to know too who you're looking for. Because what I wrote down was it better not be Isaiah. Now Jacob old fine daddy is back, right? And Jacob old fine daddy Elon was over there and he got his foot on his son's neck about investigating things that he told him to stay out of. And Jacob is all, but stuff happened. He was like, I done told you, you better be more concerned about being a safe cop than a good one at this point, because I'm trying to tell you, you're doing too much. But of course, Jacob is not listening. He ain't listening. So, okay, go ahead, get down. But his daddy done told him now with his fine self. I think he put them braids up on the top of his head, him and his son. I'm just saying. Now, Dr. Fitzgerald. Did y'all know he was Dr. Fitzgerald? Carlton Fitzgerald. I think he should put that on his door. Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald. I think that's what he should put up there. Yes, indeed. But anyway, Dr. Fitzgerald is out there talking to Shanice. I got the wrong picture up about a patient, right? And so he's like, yeah, this happened and she's got lymphedema and pop. And I was like, hey, Miss Leah. And I was like, it's really nice to see one of these doctors talking about something that has to do with being a doctor. But sidebar, these writers might not want to write too much about being a doctor because y'all pick on everything. But that's not exactly what a doctor would do. The doctor would wash his fingernails before he would wash his hand. And he didn't put on the glove, right? And he touched on the wall before he came in. And he touched his hair right before he was going his hair. And then he said lymphedema. It's lymphedema, y'all. Y'all be doing too much. So they may be like, we're just going to stay away from all that. I don't want people writing in and talking all this stuff. They just trying to get to the story. Y'all know it really don't matter what they talking about on the doctor side. You ain't got no business listening to no soap opera trying to figure out no doctor stuff. No way. But anyway, they was over there talking, and then Dr. Nicole walked up, and baby, the flirting got started. The flirting got kicked off. The flirting got kicked off. I like this dress she got on. That's shy. It was all boom chicka wang wang, boom chicka wang wang, boom chicka wang wang, boom chicka wang wang. I ain't forgot about your song either, Lightning Storm. Boom chicka wang wang, boom chicka wang wang. I was like, okay. And Shanice was here for it. And you know what? Let me see, did I write this here? Yes, I did. Now, they was over there talking about going on a date, right? And they over there speaking Italian and everything, talking about ragu and pregu and everything else goo, you know. And so they over there talking all that Italian and whatnot, right? So then, what's her name was standing there. She was like, "Ooh, I'm loving this," and then here come Ted talking about who going on a date. Ted, wasn't nobody talking to you, sir. Wasn't nobody hardly talking to you about this date and whatnot. Shanice is over there like, ooh. Because Ted, wasn't nobody talking to you, babe. Wasn't nobody talking to you, sir. Wasn't nobody talking to you. They talking to each other. Because one thing about it, right? Ted did think he was in charge of the girls, right? He was like, I am in charge of the girls. Talking about Nicole Fox. Nicole is concerned. He over there acting like he's still in charge of the girls. And you is not in charge of the girls, honey. It looks like Carlton is now in charge of the girls. Like she said in Harlem Night, who I am in charge of the girls. I'm in charge of the girls. Baby Carlton is in charge of the girls. Now you done lost your job. You about to lose your job. Say it with me now. He about to lose his job. You already lost your job. And I just want to say for the record, let me go to this so I can say this. Y'all listening to me, lean in, put your ear by your device. Listen to what I'm about to say. Carlton is wearing them scrubs. You understand me? And you know good and well that you be going to get some Italian too after all this went down with Carlton over there looking all fine. Carlton wearing them scrubs, baby, wearing them scrubs. Now we know he may not be worth a doggone, but wearing scrubs is one thing that he could do, baby. He could wear some scrubs. He can. Ted, I raised you these scrubs and dare you to put yours on and look like this up here. Can you look like this? Can you look like this in your scrubs? Holding on for dear life around them arms and whatnots. Po Ted, po little tink. But anyway, Kat claiming that she over there looking for Samantha. That's all I'm looking for. That's why I'm looking at the door grinning. I'm over here smiling at nothing, but in thin air, looking for Samantha. And you a lie. You a whole lie, girl. You lying. You lying. You telling a tale. You is telling a tale. And Chelsea knew she was telling a tale. She said, why are we over here at Uptown, Kat? And then she ended up saying, well, I was hoping that I had ran into Isaiah Hawthorne. Okay, then. See, and I told you that it better not been for Isaiah. But I also knew this was the reason why she was running down Eva yesterday. Didn't I tell y'all that? I hate to be right, but I love to be right. I don't want nobody else to be wrong. I just like to be right. And I told y'all this is why she was running that girl name down. It ain't had nothing to do with what she had did to nobody. Those scrubs aren't those white pants, though. You know what? I can't disagree. But I'm just saying, if somebody gonna be surgerizing on you, I want to look like that while you doing it. Just saying. Y'all ever had a real fine doctor? I did one time. A real fine doctor is a little unnerving. I have a friend who is fine. Okay, that brother fine. We friends, but I ain't blind. He fine. He fine. He fine. Okay. 6'6" of just fine, of just thick body fineness, just fine. Personal training, fine. Okay, just fine, just fine. Haitian, fine, just fine, just fine. Okay. And he said every time he walk into a room to do something, because he's a nurse, he said the women be like, "Oh my God, wait a minute, hand me my wig." And he said, "I'm not in there for all that." Or all of a sudden they ain't got to go to the bathroom no more. I don't want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to go. Because that brother Chocolate, he big, he bald, he fine, he thick, he muscled down. Think Boris Kojo, but in a more chocolatey form, baby. That boy fine. That boy fine. And I said, I wouldn't want you up in there doing nothing for me neither. You would have to get out of my room too. He said, but I'm not in there for that. That don't matter, sir. That don't matter. But anyway, if you're going to have a doctor surgerizing on you, Carlton is what you want. I don't care if he ain't worth a doggone. We talking about what we looking at. We ain't just saying. Now, Jacob just want to do things the right way. Let me go back up to these pictures. Jacob just wants to do things the right way. That's all he really care about. Is doing things the right way as he told his daddy. And then his brother Isaiah walked up in there and I was like, Isaiah, what is you doing? He got his daddy's height. I'm sorry. I was looking at Jacob Fine Daddy. Let me look back over here at these papers because y'all ain't about to distract me today. No ma'am, no sir. Now, Anita wishes that she could have been there for the renuptials. But Martin would have wanted them to not miss their speaking engagement that they had together, she and Vernon. So the Duprees apologized also to Smitty for their part that they played in deceiving him and hiding Martin's crime. And Smitty's just glad that they did that. Blah, 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 blah. And then Smitty was glad to get over all of that as well. And they're going to counseling. And maybe they can be saved, unlike Nicole and Ted. Blah, blah, blah. Speaking of Nicole and Ted, Nicole done had to tell Ted to stay in his lane because he is her ex, not her husband, okay? And Ted said the ink ain't hardly drowned out of divorce papers, and you raggedy. The papers, the ink ain't even dry. Sir, it don't matter if the ink is dry. The ink is on there. The papers are signed. The judge said, it's over. It's over. Now, it might be bad decorum. It might. But she's still within her rights. She's not married anymore. As of 8:02 this morning. And at 8:06, she had a date. Carlton got a date. And he can't be late. Great. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, Ted was upset about it. And he says, and you supposed to be my partner in business. And you were supposed to be my best friend. He said, what you gonna do next, Nicole? Set up a Tinder account. Maybe she is, maybe she ain't. Tain't none of your business if she do or she don't, sir. Tain't none of your business if she do. If I should ever take a notion to want to jump into the ocean, ain't nobody's business what I do. That's what she told you. Tain't nobody's business if she do. Hey, Mr. Raven Maniac, tain't nobody's business if she do. Especially not yours. Now, Ted, also, you ain't one to talk, sir. You are the reason for the entire dating Carlton season. You are not a victim. You are not a victim. If you had got somewhere and sat down 20-some years ago, we wouldn't be here. Or if you had owned up to some things the way you should have, or if you had a fought for your wife, or if you had been all slithering around Leslie all this time, maybe you would still have your wife, sir. So I don't know, Ted. I'm trying to feel for your son, but I can't. I can't do it. Okay, we was back over there talking to the Smitty Martins. Oh, the Smitty Martins over at the Duprees, and they was reflecting on Nicole and Ted's divorce. And Martin said it was sad to see it end, but then Ted's recent betrayal did them in. Blah 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 blah. I got to get a song called Blah 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 so I can start playing it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a song called Blah Blah Blah. I am, and he is. Nicole is reading Ted down about sleeping with Leslie. And Nurse Messy was here for the, he did, You know, I like Nurse Messy because Nurse, I told y'all, she's professional. She may be nosy. She may be messy. But she's professional. Have you hit the like button yet? If you haven't hit the like button yet, please take a moment to do so. Thank you. Now, anyway, I ain't in the best of moves today, y'all. So can you just please hit the like button for me? Okay. Do a little something to help raise my spirits over here today. Thank you very much. Hit the like button. I appreciate you. I thank you big time. All right. Now, Nurse Messy was here for all of it. And Carlton says something to Ted that told him that he was like, you better step back. Because you over here claiming that you care for Nicole. And you know you don't care about like John. I was like, you don't know what he care for, sir. You don't know what he care for. You don't really know. And what you gonna do? Start telling the stuff that he told you and the women that he played? Please do, because we the gatekeepers would love to have that tea. You know we knows it is. So go on, tell us. Tell it. Whatever you know, tell it. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere, honey. Just tell it. Because once you tell it, we'll be here to know about it. Yes, we will. Chelsea asked Kat, are you interested in Isaiah? Well, are you? Who think that Kat is interested in Isaiah? Let me go and put my hand up. I do. Think you want him to. I think you do. I think you want it. I think you got it. I think you want it. You want it. You want it. She want what? She want it. I think you want it. I think she want it. I think she do. I think you do. Let me know what y'all think, because I think she do. You ain't sitting up staying at that door grinning. It's one thing to be looking at the door and be irritated looking, but you was over there grinning and skimming, honey. It must be one of them things they done whispered in your ear that only you know what's going to happen down the line. Like Fido had told us that happens on the show when certain things are going to happen. Everybody's not privy to knowing. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm over here. I wonder why my phone moving. I'm over here moving my. Hold on. Okay. Oh. And I unplugged my charger. Hold on, you guys. What I just do? Oh, unplug my lamp. Child, I'm wondering why it got dark. I'm over here plugging up one thing, unplugged another. I'm like, why did it just get dark in the room? What happened? Okay, anyway. I think this is one of the things that she knows. Kat doesn't want Tomas either. She does want him. What are you saying she don't want him? She broke his mixing arm.
So much fun baking cakes. So much fun baking cakes.
Whee! She broke his mixing arm. What you talking, lightning storm? She done broke the whole mixer arm. He waiting right now for Amazon to deliver a new mixing arm. He just waiting. He over there waiting right now. The thing is saying 2 more stops before it gets to him. 2 more stops before he can get his mixing on. Don't do Tomas like that. Don't do Tomas like that. She want him, but she just want a little bit of Isaac too. That's all. Isaiah. I'm sorry. I want to call him Isaac. Now, Isaiah was over at the precinct telling his daddy how Jacob had been his favorite because he's become a cop. And Elon said, "No, that's not true. That's not true. I love all my kids. I was like, all your kids. It's another one. It's another one. Okay. All right. Okay to the another one. Bring it on. Let's see him too. Because it turns out it's another son. Unless it's a daughter they don't mention, but they don't mention another son, right? He was like, yeah, just because he joined the force, that's the reason why you like him more than me. And you don't really respect what it is that I'm doing. He's like, but I want you to know I got a new job offer over at Banneker University. All of a sudden, Banneker is becoming a thing. This is like Hillman. We're going to need T-shirts and hats and things eventually to say Banneker. Is Banneker a real place? I don't think it is. But we're going to need T-shirts and things to represent for Banneker. Banneker, baby. We got, we're going to represent for Banneker. Now, anyway. I guess once he started working at Banneker, that Cat and Eva both gonna be over there trying to get some classes. Maybe they'll run into Vernon over there, because you know Vernon be over at the Banneker all the time now, and maybe we can get to the bottom of what's going on. Maybe Jacob brother gonna run up on something over there at Banneker. I don't know. So far we got the nasty kids over there at Banneker. Isaiah gonna be over there at Banneker. Vernon over at Banneker. And I know one of these girls or both of them getting ready to go to Banneker and take this class that Isaiah teaching whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, where all my cat is in love with Tomas people at? Because look like she's very easily distracted to me. And that's after she broke his cake mixer. Where is the gratitude, cat? Where is the loyalty, sis? Huh? Is this why you was running Eva name down, girl? Because I think she and Eve about to take a class there over at that university. Now I'm telling you, they're going to be trying to see who know more than the other one. It's about to be interesting. Now, Smitty and Martin, blah, 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 blah. And they talk about the kids' mama being back and blah, 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 blah. And then Smitty will still do investigative reporting and blah, 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 blah. And then Martin is going to support whatever goes on. Good for everybody. Moving on. Now, Kat said she saw him with Eva. And she wants to be sure that he knows to stay away from her. I'm sorry, didn't you get that Easter speech yesterday, baby? Didn't he tell you to mind your business because he was going to check it out for himself? So I thought we had this conversation already. Did we not, kitty cat? Kitty cat, did we not have this conversation, kitty cat? But you need to have it again, sis. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna get to that little fast tail, Samantha, that little managed little boy who turned out to be the not maybe he was managed Steve still, but I'm just saying. But listen. Kat is like, I just want to tell him to stay away from Eva and her evilness. And Chelsea don't buy it. Chelsea said, I know how Kat can change you up. You're usually a nice person, but when it comes to when it comes to Eva, you just kind of go off the grid with that. Well, I'm glad she can see it. And she also sees that she wants payback by trying to screw things up with Eva and Isaiah. See, I didn't say it. The characters did. The character that's closest to Kat said that, not me. She said that she can see that what she's trying to do is screw things up for Eva and Isaiah. And she also sees that, girl, you know you like him, girl. Stop lying. Please hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. If you haven't yet. She can also see that, girl, I know you lying, girl. Mm-hmm. But I had said that, but you know, moving on. I don't want to belabor the point, but I told y'all I did. Now, Elon, let me make sure I'm in the right place. I'll see if I have a minute. Elon ain't nice to Isaiah and don't believe in his new job. Elon is very hard. You know, Jake will find daddy. I'm sorry. Every time I look at one, I get a little distracted. Hold on, let me look again. But anyway, Jacob Fine Daddy is not as nice to this child as he is the one that's a popo with him. Okay. Now Nicole wants Carlton and Ted to slow down. She wants this stuff to just slow down. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. And Ted is just shocked. I mean, we were friends, man. Best friends. I knew you had a crush on Nicole, but I didn't think it was for real, for real. But here you are jumping into my spot. It's like in the 5 Heartbeats, huh? Where Eddie Kane told what's his name? You wanna be me. You ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it. But look like he is. You may as well ask the other question. How does it feel to be me? How does it feel to be me? But at either rate, here you are, jumping all in my spot as head baker at the bakery. Well, he ain't baked no cakes yet, Ted, but all the ingredients have been purchased and laid out on the counter. Now, I'm just telling you, sir, all the ingredients has been laid out and put upon the counter. So I just hope you're ready for that. I'm just saying, he got your job. Y'all hold on for a second for me, please. I got something I got to do right quick. Thank you. Let me put some music on for you guys. Come here, give me a second. I got to do something right quick. Okay, guys, I'll be right back with you. Hold on for me. Hold on. All right, you guys, thanks for being patient. Let me turn this music off. All righty. Okay. Back to the pictures. Back to pictures. You take this one down and go back to I think we were at this one. Okay, so anyway, Nicole wanted Carlton to just slow his roll. Not Carlton. She wanted Ted to slow his roll because he's like, I always knew you had a crush on Nicole. I always knew you wanted my woman, but I didn't really know it was like that for real. And look how Carlton standing up there. Look, you know what? Why is back so straight like this, Carlton? I would have loved to have seen first Ted and him facing off. Oh, I would have loved to have seen that. What a scene it would have been. Would have been glorious. Just glorious. But anyway, he's like, this, that, the fifth, and the third, because you know he's scared. Like I said, that Carlton is over there baking cakes, but Carlton ain't baked no cakes yet, sir. He ain't baked no cakes just yet. But I do believe that listen, they ain't baked no cakes. This we know for sure. But I do think that all the ingredients have been purchased for the cake. I believe that they have laid out all of those ingredients on the counter. I do. And I think that they are waiting on a new mixer to be delivered because he don't want to use the same one y'all did. Now, I don't know where I had heard this, but I had heard that there was a hold on, let me see some. Now that would have been too much if they'd have had what I was looking for in here, and they don't. Okay, but anyway, I had heard that they ordered a new mixer, and he didn't want to use the same mixer that you had, sir, because he not that type of man. But what I had heard, and I don't know now, this is what the streets had told me. The streets said that the kind of mixer he ordered was a concrete mixer, and that they had heard that mixer bagging up to Nicole's crib this morning. Beep, 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 beep. Y'all know I done choked myself over here with that. Said it was a concrete mixer that rolled in. Beep, 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 beep. Child, I got a feeling when Carlton break out this mixer, this concrete mixer. See, y'all can have all this, and y'all can have
So much fun.
Carlton got that. Okay, so I just got a feeling. You don't want to eat. He's not doing. Carlton not doing what you was doing, sir. He is not. Now y'all calm down over there, because you know how y'all get. Now calm down. Oh Lord. Anyway, Vernon, is this when they got neck to neck? No, I don't think that happened yet. So let me just pass over that. Okay, anyway. Vernon cannot believe. Where is this? Some more pictures of them at Lord Jesus. Okay, Vernon cannot believe Martin wants to rerun for office, but he's going to do it. He owes it to his people. Blah, 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 blah. Isaiah mad with his daddy. And his daddy tired of his little wishy-washiness. He said, and go see your mother before you leave. Oh, is we going to get to see Darlene? I ain't even forgot that her name is Darlene. Is we about to get to see Darlene? And if we get to see Darlene, y'all know this ain't, but she ain't about to be just passing through. Oh, no. Vernon, is that where you been? You know, I'm suspicious of Vernon everywhere. I'm suspicious of you with the maid. I'm suspicious of you with the articulate. I'm suspicious of you over at the schoolhouse. I'm suspicious of you with Elon's wife. I'm suspicious. And let's not even talk about that lady that has stopped over there at the house, air kissing you right in front of Anita. Oh, you've been dropping it wide and spreading it low dropping it low and spreading it wide for a long time, Vernon. We just got to find out with who or with whose. Now, Nicole done had enough of this mess. And she is giving Ted a speech, letting him have it. And when Carlton tried to step in, that's when Nurse Messy told him, she said, maybe y'all want to move this somewhere else because y'all need to calm down up in here. Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. I don't think this is what y'all want to be doing up in here. I really don't. I really think y'all need to shh, quiet. Now, it's okay if I hear, but the rest of these folks, especially these white folks in here, don't need to hear y'all in here doing all this. Y'all know y'all black doctors down here. Y'all 3 black doctors down here. This ain't what she said, but this is what she was saying. Y'all 3 black doctors down here, professionals down here, acting like this before you white folks. Y'all better stop. Cut it out. Take that in your office somewhere. You can be out here acting like that. That ain't professional. That's what she was trying to tell y'all. Because that's what anybody would have told y'all. Take that in the office somewhere. You're supposed to be on this black excellence. Get out of here with that. But anyway, excuse me. Dr. Nicole said, now this was interesting that she said this. She said, when is my Ted Richardson going to show up? Because this ain't the one that I know. What you mean, your Ted Richardson? Did y'all hear that little slip? She said, when is my Ted Richardson going to show up? Because this one would have never. Oh, you still got a Ted Richardson? Okay, sis. All I know is that Shanice was all up in between and Ted business, almost like she was a nosy Cupid. I agree with that. Cause she be spreading goodness as she go along. She do. She don't be doing no harm. She be doing good things for her gossip. She do. If there's such a thing, she do. Now Chelsea told Kat, Isaiah can handle himself. He don't need you. He can handle. He's a grown man. He's a full-grown dog. He don't need you to walk him, girl. I know you hate Eva, but this is too much. And then she gonna say, well, you know, she had messed with Tomas. And Tomas can't get enough of my cake. But he must not have liked Eva's cake now. Now see, Kat, ain't nobody said all that. Ain't nobody said all that. Like men don't choose less. Sometimes men don't choose better cake, baby. Sometimes they just choose a better situation. You know, better situation. But they'll run back to that other cake. I'm just saying, girl, you're getting a little. So then she went to talking about how connected and powerful it all was. It's just so powerful. And we was just oh my God. And we was blah, blah, blah. She just talking about all that. And that little girl was standing back there in the background. I don't know how I got these pictures mixed up. But that little girl was standing back there in the background listening to her go on and on about Tomas. And she's like, you know, ever since I served up cake, girl, it was the cake serving that did it. And since then, he can't get enough of me. And that's really what bonded us. So then this little child back there listening to that, she thinking to herself, oh my God, I did all this wrong. You know, she applying everything she heard wrong. Oh my God, I need to run, go get a little light-skinned usher. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I need to go get a little light-skinned Raymond Ursher and apply the same thing to him. They didn't see her standing there. So when they finally saw her, they was like, uh-oh. Now then they're going to try to straighten up. Now, what you heard is not what you heard. I don't want you to apply it that way. She was like, oh no, what? I ain't thought nothing about what I heard. What, you know, I don't think nothing about it. But baby, she was already spinning her wheels. Because they was over there trying to tell her, don't start slicing up a cake anytime soon. But they can hush because she ain't going to listen. In fact, she rushing back to the schoolhouse now, so she said, so that she can go get some of the Halloween food they serving over there. But she alive. She about to go meet up with that little light-skinned Raymond Usher, that little mannish boy. She is. Oh, Lord. So back at the Duprees, it was all blah, blah, blah. Martin is always for the people and their struggles. And even when he was a little boy, and it's something that he got from Anita, blah, 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 blah. And once again, they're glad to see them back together. Whatever. Now, Elon wants his son to like to live up to his potential. You know, ain't nothing like somebody ain't living. I don't know how these pictures got so far out of order. But anyway, ain't nothing like some kids or anybody not living up to some potential. In fact, this is the worst thing to be liking a man for potential. Potential mean he ain't doing it. Potential mean that that's not what he about. That's what that means to me. That's what potential mean. It means that he could be doing it, but that ain't what he was doing when you met him and you ain't about to make him. That's what potential mean to me. As people apply these days. Not that people can't have potential to do better, but I'm just saying when you meet somebody, child, especially you meet your man somewhere, whatever he doing is what he about to be doing. You ain't about to come in there and change up nothing, baby. If he ain't already working on that, go on, sit down somewhere. But anyway, he said he don't like that his son is not living up to his potential. And he hopes that once he gets kids, that they will give him the benefit of the doubt. And then he stormed off. I was like, oh my God, what was that about? Now, Ted and Carlton go at it. Nicole should, wait a minute. He said, hold on, let me get this right. Carlton always felt that Nicole should be with a man. He put emphasis on. Carlton said, I always felt that Nicole should be with a man who can treat her right. Now, it was the way he paused on man. I always felt that Nicole should be with a man who can treat her right. And Ted said, that man is you. And then they square up neck to forehead, baby, chin to neck. Chin to neck, I should say chin to neck, they squared up. I can't keep on looking at this Adam apple you got going up here, sir. Mr. Carlton. He can't be over me doctorizing. No, sir. I don't want no doctor look like this. I don't want no doctor look like this. I don't. But anyway, excuse me. And I was like, are y'all about to fight right down to the Garland Hospital? Is that what we about to do? I hope not, because you can't be cutting up like this in front of these Ike folks. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, Nicole seemed to be enjoying this whole little, fight over her. But I'm with her. Where has this whole Ted been this whole time, huh? Where has Ted been? I'm sorry, looking at Carlton. And I really like this dress she got on. I know I said this before. To be fair, Ted looks nice in this suit today. He does. But Dr. Carlton is wearing them scrubs as well. He's wearing those scrubs as well. And I would like to thank the tailoring department for the way you tailored Ted's suit and also for the way y'all tailored these here scrubs. No, I don't want no scrubs. No, can't get no love from me. That's a lie. But anyway, I thought she was enjoying them fighting over her can on. Now, Isaiah and Jacob talk and want to know why Isaiah ain't jumping at this job at Banneker. He's like, why you not going on getting that job? And then while he's talking, and I don't even know what this message said. I'm about to click on it now and see. I didn't see it when the show was on, and when I cropped this picture, I purposely didn't read it. So I'm going to learn right now what the message said. If you're thinking of turning down the job because of me, don't. You and I are over. There's nothing left for you here. Oh. Oh, that's from Yolanda. And I was wondering if Yolanda was Haley. Oh, if you're thinking of turning down the job because of me, don't. You and I are over. There's nothing left for you here. Well, child, I think that's it. She done told you. She done broke y'all up for good. So yeah, so like he said, I'm going to take the job. Good, because we need you to be doing something. We don't need you sitting around all the time like Andre. Anita and Vernon was feeding each other fruit, talking and having happier times. I really like this top she had on today. It was cute. Her outfits are always cute. Rich women really know how to sit around the house. They really do. Cause this reminds me of one of your outfits you had on while you was here. Them cute little outfits with them little matching little hat stuff and stuff you had on. It was cute. Okay. But at either rate, they feeding each other fruit. And I know y'all setting us up for other times coming. because they've been hitting heavy on Nicole and him. Even got in a low cut top today. Oh Lord, I don't know what's gonna happen with them, but whatever. Nicole wants Ted to stop and just go. She was upset with Carlton even. She's like, because I don't even, this whole showcase of all this mess, this caveman show y'all done put on today is just too much. And he was like, but what about our date tonight? She was like, ain't about to be no date. But girl, you lying. You know you going over there that day. That man that had that whole concrete mixer delivered. He ain't about to give up on that girl. Beep, 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 beep. Girl, please. He gonna show up over there smelling good with some flowers. Watch and see what I told you. You know people be liking to get at you when you're mad. So either him or Ted gonna show up, but somebody gonna show up while the block is hot. And then after she said wasn't gonna be no date, right? Shanice was like, didn't I tell you you had needed to hush your mouth up? Didn't I tell you y'all need to took this somewhere else? Didn't I try to tell you? Mm-hmm. Now Chelsea is sure Samantha won't do anything stupid. But she at home doing something stupid. She done invited little light-skinned Raymond Ursh over there. She did. Sidebar, Miss Jen, although you probably already talked about it, but that screen grab of Anita just reminded me that I have the potential to my upper class etiquette game with cloth coasters. Oh, they had cloth coasters. She done invited that little light-skinned Raymond Ursh over there. Wait, so some folks are baking cakes, but Carlton is laying concrete? What I'm saying is that the mixer that he using a concrete mixer, he ain't using no regular cake mixer. I just don't believe Carlton regular. I just don't. I think Carlton about to put a little something on you. Put a little on you. I think he. She about to be strung out for a minute, but she gonna come back to her senses though. For a minute. She ain't gonna have no good sense. Now, anyway, she done invited that little light-skinned Usher over there. Now, to my surprise, little light-skinned Usher asked her 3 times, are you sure this is what you want to do? Let me be clear, this is what you talking about. Are you sure this is what you want to do? I mean, this is what you want to do, right? He just wanted to be sure. She said she was sure, so he was like, get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer with arid extra dry. He was like, slide on over. Slide some oil to me. Mm-hmm. He got the consent. He did, Lightning Storm. Like we like it. He did get the consent. He did. But what I wanted to know is why he came over there with the oven all preheated with that thing in his backpack. Huh? Little boy. Why you come over? And hold on one second. Let me something I hadn't paid attention to, and I don't mean no harm by this, but hold on. Okay. Is that a gold baking glove pack he got in his hand? Is that a pack for the gold baking gloves in his hand? Is that a gold paper wrapper? Okay, you know, Lightning Storm, you said it. What I see, you said it. You said it. You said it. Is that a gold paper wrapper for some gloves? Is that a gold one? Is that a gold? Okay. Okay. Maybe I ain't got nothing to say about that. Let's move on. So anyway, after he jumped over there on her, Smitty Martins walked in, and then Smitty said, Samantha. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I wrote it down. Where is it at, man? Oh, Samantha Richardson Smith. Samantha Richardson Smith. Indeed, putting a little gold leaf on that cake. Wait there. See that? See, I wasn't gonna see. That's y'all. That ain't me. That's y'all. That's y'all. That's not me. That's y'all. That's not me. That's y'all. That's not me. That's y'all. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Let me see. We have 31 likes and 55 people watching, so please hit the like button. I'm glad I came on and did this because I already feel better. My spirits are a lot lighter than they were when I started. Just some days it's just, things can weigh heavy. So today was one of them days. So thank you guys for letting me share a couple laughs with you because it made me feel better. Now, oh, thank you, KB Mommy. KB, didn't I tell you stop sending them super because you are already you already a moderator, sis. And you now one thing you do is that you do be in here supporting all the way around. You do. So I appreciate that. But girl, so thank you, KB Mommy, and to Lightning Storm for the super sticker today. And y'all know we got to dance. You know we do. I know KB said I ain't never got to play nothing for her, but we got to dance. Here we go.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
Thank you so very much. So listen, these are my Scarlet Speed said, if y'all don't get them likes up, that's what Stephen Hoskins said, if y'all don't get them likes up. It's at the end of the thing now, so they like, we ain't got to do the likes, you ain't gotta, but I don't know. maybe let's have a discussion right quick. Why do you think people don't like to hit the like button? Or do you think they think it's not that important? Or do you think that they think they'll leave it to somebody else to hit the like button? What you think it is? Because I'm trying to, or tell me what I can do to appeal to people to hit the like button more. Give me a suggestion right quick, because hitting that like button is most important. This is not just about me getting on here, getting live. This is about YouTube either helping you in the algorithms or hiding you in the algorithms. And that's why it's important to hit the like button. And I'm trying my best. And being here every day doesn't ensure that people find me, because my numbers are really stagnant right now as far as views and stuff. We got to work on I got to do some more things to try to work on getting those up now that I did the other bunch, but now we're working on next year's already. Well, I'm working on next year, and we're in Linda to death with it already. But there's certain things I want to get out of the way. But anyway, what do you think that would be helpful to help people hit the like button? They might be shy. They're just hanging around. Well, you can be shy, but nobody even knows that it doesn't tell me that you're here. It doesn't reveal who you are. We don't know who hit the like button, so you can feel free to hit the like button. Maybe that's what you think, that if you hit the like button, you don't want me to know you're here, but I don't know you're here. If I listen to any other person's page about anything, I'm gonna hit the like button if I listen to their video. Even if I disagree with them, I'll hit the don't like button sometimes too. Because whether if you know it or not, that matters too. It doesn't matter if it's an up or a down. They count it as a something to help you in the algorithms. I blame YouTube. On your phone, you have to close the chat to hit the like. Yeah. Okay. It's a minor inconvenience. Okay, I get you, Lightning Stone. Thank you for sharing that with me, because I do have to close the chat myself to like the video as well. Linda says they're lazy, they just like what they like. I don't know if I want to call them lazy, but I think that sometimes people think the other person will do it, so I don't need to do it. But I need all of you to hit the like button. It really is helpful. Okay, we're at 34 likes so far, so I'll take that. 34 and 54, so only 20 people are lacking from hitting the like button, but some people are driving. I understand that. Some people are busy doing other things and can't hit the button, so and like Belinda said, hitting the like button is anonymous. That's totally anonymous. It does not tell me who you are. We have no idea of tracing it back, none of that. So just be sure that you hit it. All right, now sometimes people are just stubborn. My bar, I don't know, could be. Could be. Could be. So back to Cat. Let me go back to this. Let me go up here and find a picture of Cat. We're gonna use the picture of Cat. I come in and hit the like even if I'm late or can't fully watch. Yeah, so even if you hit it later in the replay game, hit the like button for me. It's very, very important. All right, so listen. Um, back to Cat. I'm gonna use this picture of her over there peeking at the door and see how she's smiling, looking at the door, which implies she's thinking about what she hopes to see at the door. And it's warming her little heart when she think about it. And is I think I said hi to Var and Doris Clay. Hello to you both. But is Cat a hater, or is she attracted to Isaiah, and or is she truly concerned? So is she a hater, attracted to Isaiah, or truly concerned? What do you think? Is she a hater? Is she attracted to Isaiah, or is she truly concerned? Because let's already know she's not concerned. But you can write that if you want to. But y'all know that girl ain't concerned. So you think she a hater? Hey KB, I don't even know if I said hey to KB. Did I say hi to you, KB? I know I saw you when you came in. I hope I did. So do you think she's a? You think it's a little bit of all of that, Frank? Okay. Hater and attracted. Okay. You think she just don't want Eva to have a man? Because I would listen. I would want her to go on and have somebody else to concentrate on him. Concentrate on him. Cat's attracted and a hater. Okay, I did. Okay, thanks, KP. I'm glad. Okay. Do you think Isaiah is going to be attracted back? Because she's attracted, but you think he's going to be attracted back? So are they both about to be chasing the same dude again? Cat's attracted because Tomas is in recovery. Was she the reason he in recovery? So girl, you can't hurt somebody and break something and then be over there talking about it's taking you too long to heal. I mean, they only said it would be 5 or 6 days, my lord. You think she wants anything to hurt Eva? Cat is hating. Cat is a hater. Nope. Mm, mm. Uh, wait a minute. Oh, let me put this back up. I was trying to figure out why I'm not seeing it on the screen. Okay. I'll make this bigger for the second. So you think Isaiah likes Eva? Okay. I don't know that I saw he liked her, but you never know. You never know. You never know. Because I thought didn't they say in the previews for him that he was kind of a player or no? Don't know. They kind of wrote him as a dark horse. Frank agrees with you. I think Isaiah. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Eva. Oh, girl, I don't know why I thought you said Cat. Okay, I think he is attracted to Eva. I do. I thought you were saying Cat. Yeah, I think he is attracted to Cat, but I think that I'm sorry to Eva, but I think that Cat wants to do to Eva what she feels Eva did to her. That's what I think. And even if that means throwing her little boyfriend under the bus, that's what she gonna do, like she's always done in the past. When she was lazy, 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 he was like, "Can you concentrate on me? All you do is talk about your sister and her mama." I think, I think. Was this a pink suit she had? Because I had a pink. No, that's a plaid. I was gonna say it reminds me of a pink suit I have or had. But anyway, mm, okay. Now, okay, Nicole and Ted. She slipped up and said my Ted. So every day or every week, this may change to ask you this question. Yes, the gleam in Isaiah's eyes, he's definitely attracted to Eva. Okay, so listen. Do you think that Nicole is not over Ted the way she thought she was? Because she let the slightest, so because Carlton went a little bit back and forth with your husband who was going back and forth with him, you cancel y'all date? Or did Ted get under your skin and you didn't want to go on the date? She is still in love with Ted. Mm, I ain't too far from disagreeing with that. I think she is too. I think she is too. I think she still wants her some tea. I think she still like her some tea. I forgot to say that today was the 160th episode of Beyond the Gates. Can you believe that we've been here for 100 and well, I can't believe that I missed some episodes. So what I missed, like 2 episodes or something? I might have missed 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I think I missed 3. And I still haven't gone back to watch those episodes. Let me see something because it sounds like it's trying to rain outside. Hold on. I just want to check the weather right quick. Well, it's a 3% chance of rain, but did you all know that when it says that there's a 10% chance of rain, a 3% chance of rain, a 5% chance, 20% chance of rain, that does not mean that there's a 20% chance that it will rain. That what that means is that 20% of the area will get rain. 3% of the area will get rain. 1% of the area will get rain. I didn't know that. I learned that this year. I always thought it meant it's only a 20% chance of rain, but no, 20% definitely is going to get rain somewhere within the region. Like, that's interesting. I did not know that. Nicole said she will always love Ted. Ted is on her mind. But you always on my mind. You always on my mind. I almost got that video done for y'all. I meant to do it today, but my day was busy, and I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So what's tomorrow? Wednesday. So I'm gonna see if I can get that video done tonight, and then see when I can do the membership thing. But I first got to get back on here and figure out how to do the membership thing correctly, so that you guys get the notifications and all of that stuff. Because I think I have to come on here and do that. Oh yeah, prayers for Jamaica for sure. I got, like I told you guys, I got a friend that's over, somebody I know that's over there, hunkered down. That's from the States, and she's nervous. And listen, I want to write on her page, girl, if you don't get back over here and let us know if you all right or no, don't put up here that you hunkered down and then don't come back over here and tell us what's going on. Or maybe she can't. I don't know. I didn't think about that. Service could be down, but I'm like, child, somebody tell us something. They say it made landfall earlier today, but they still looking for like 185-mile-an-hour winds, and it ain't so much the winds as the mudslides and stuff that's going to be a problem. So, oh, wait a minute. I was about to say, I ain't ordered nothing from no Uber Eats. I was to say, who in the hooper did I ordering stuff and I ain't ordered nothing? Child, if y'all don't get on. Oh, KB, I'm just not seeing your message from this morning. I'm sorry. Thank you. And good morning to you too, sis. Have a great day. There's 3 people sent me a message this morning. I'm just not seeing it. Because I try not to open messages until I am going to respond to the message. And after I didn't respond to it this morning, I thought I would be coming back to it later and didn't look back in my messages anymore. So I'm just now looking at my messages again. So Linda, thank you for yours. KB, thank you for yours. And I got to send one more to one more person, but she's not on here, so I'll send it out. Anyway, you guys, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today on this Tuesday. Yeah, all transportation is grounded in Jamaica. Yeah. This is I know it's really scary for the people who are over there. I know it's got to be. But all right, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. But before we do, let's take a minute to say thank you to the mods and to Tony Lynn. So to Tony Lynn, to the mods, to Belinda Hill, to Elaine T, to Raven Maniac. Thank you guys so very much.
Thank you, Mod Squad. KB Mommy, Destiny H, Bilo Didi, and Cousin Linda. Thank you.
Not only that, thank you to all of you romper rumors that are down there in the comment section. I want to thank you guys as well. I see KB Mommy, Belinda Hill, Frank, Miss Lil, Lightning Storm, Frank G. I think I just said that one. And Var and Doris. And I see, who else did I see? Stephen, and I see Raven, and I see KB, and I see who else was down here today? My girl, Miss J, who's at work. And I see who else was in here today. Let's see. On Linda, cousin Linda. So thank all of you who were down here in the comment section today in the romper room area. Thank all of you romper roomers. And also Peggy, I see you've checked in. Hey Peggy, and hello to you too. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And again, thank you guys for the great hangout today because, like I said, my spirits were quite low today. So I'm glad that I did get a chance to come on and laugh it up with you guys for a while because it did help me to feel a little bit better. Okay. All right. So I thank you. Miss Jen, thank you so much for coming on. Even though you weren't feeling a bit low, we love you and I hope that it helped lift your spirits. Me too. Thank you so much for Linda Hill. It did. It did help to lift my spirits a lot. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, and I am for sure before I go to sleep tonight going to try to finish up that stuff for the trip. And KB, I didn't know if you wanted to share pictures from your trip. If you do, let me know and send me the pictures that you want shared. If even if you had to send them all over again, just put them in the chat and said these are the pictures I want shared, and then those are the ones that I will share. When we do the little membership live catch up and all of that. So we'll look at pictures from the brunch and maybe a couple video clips. And then we'll look at the stuff from KB's trip as well and have a little private member family night. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you all so much for coming to hang out. And hey, I do hope that you're having a great day. And if not, just like I have to remind myself today, there is still some time left. Why not see what you or I can do to turn it into one anyway? All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.